Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be about my YouTube paycheck for February. Now for those that are new to my channel or just stopping by because of the title, my name's Steve and my channel is Key West Kayak Fishing, and basically I kayak fish in Key West. But in regards to this, I also do a series of videos called YouTube Fishing, and there's a specific YouTube playlist if you want to check it out. And that is geared towards helping other fishing YouTube channels to catch more subscribers and get more views. So a bunch of not catching fish, but how to get more subscribers and views tips. So this type of video is basically going to show my end results for the month, the financial sides, the end result of all that work that you put into it, and hopefully implementing those tips that I'm putting out, and so that you can see that what I'm doing, I'm getting some results back for. So anyways, what we've got going on is this is the income that I've gotten since I've monetized my channel. A little bit of a history. I started my channel roughly in November 2015, and I actually first started monetizing or turned the monetization on after the first week of December 2016. So I roughly was 13 months of making videos. I accumulated a roughly 250, which I call quality watchable videos. I think I have 3 which I wouldn't consider watchable, but they keep me grounded so I can always refer back to I started this way and look how they look now, and that's what everybody should focus on. But anyways, the reason why I didn't start monetizing until this period here was in that November 2016 time frame, I hit 10,000 subscribers. And right around that time, YouTube started sending me these messages about, hey, you should monetize, and hey, here's some video tips about monetization and how it works, and here's some classes that you can take to help you to monetize and the benefits of it. And I was still not really interested in monetizing. I felt that it was better to keep doing what I was doing, just focusing on just producing a lot of good quality content and not worry about anything else. So I didn't want to worry about the money side of it, so I'm not going to do it. And that went through till December. But what happened right afterward is my channel was still growing really well, and then after that 10,000, boom, it just basically dropped off. Okay, all those increases just went flat, and I thought, okay, they're giving me a message. They said, we gave you some hints, now we're shutting you off. You have to figure my channel has gotten large enough where it had the ability to produce a decent amount of income, and if I'm not making an income, then YouTube isn't making the income. But yet they're footing the expenses of holding all my data, all my videos. They're out there pushing my videos out, but yet they're not getting anything in return for it. So why do that versus picking another channel that is monetized and putting that channel out there instead of mine and receiving that income for it? The way it works is through AdSense, or the YouTube advertising part of it. There's a split. It's a 60-40 split. The content creators, me, gets 60%, and then YouTube takes 40% of it. So these dollar amounts that I'm showing here are my 60% cut, the part they put in my bank account. So if we can take a look here, this video is about February's. I do have videos about January, December, but in February, my net income was $1,441. It's a good solid month, actually my best month so far. That was based on 679,000 views for the month, and that came out to a CPM of $2.12. Now what CPM stands for is cost per mille, M-I-L-L-E, Latin basically for 1,000, so it means cost per 1,000. So the way that works is for every 1,000 views you get, on average you would make $2.12. If you were in my similar genre, which is basically fishing videos. If you have a beauty channel, if you have a prank channel, if you had a gaming channel, electronics channel, everybody gets different kinds of deals based on the advertisers who advertise on those types of channels. So that just happens to be a number that is on for my channel or genre. Okay, so the way you would figure that out, the easiest way to figure out your CPM, you can go on Google Analytics, but you're not supposed to show those. I could show these because it's basically my income, and my views are, you could look up as well. So you could just calculate this, so it's nothing secret that they're concerned about. They're only concerned about is the deals that they make with the advertisers and not spreading that around so that there's issues between the different advertising bodies. But to get the CPM, all you basically do is you take your thousands of videos. So I had 679,000 videos. That's 679 blocks of 1,000. So you take your dollar amount, $14.41, divide it by your 679 blocks of 1,000, and that brings you to the $2.12. Why that is such a huge factor in spending so much time on it is that dollar amount influences how much you're going to make. If you look my comparison between my December and January. Now remember, December was only a 3-week time frame versus January, which is a full month. So it's a little bit variances, but you can still see the difference is I had 1,300 December, 966 in January. I only had 526,000 views in December, but I had 693,000 in January, but I made $400 less, just because this part of it, the CPMs are so much different. I got paid $1.10 less per 1,000 blocks in January. Reason for that is in general businesses, December is Christmas time, so budgeted to dump as much advertising money into December because that's Christmas time when people have their wallets open and are spending money. January tends to be a transition month for most companies where they're still reconciling the prior year and trying to get their final totals, how they did or didn't do, as well as trying to create a budget for the upcoming year, as well as doing adjustments for the upcoming year based on what happened the prior year. If they had a banner year the prior year, they're going to start bumping up their preset budget that they already had and throw more money at the new year because things are going good. If they had a crappy year the prior year, they're saying, nope, we can't have that same budget because we need to make our bottom line. So we're going to spend less on advertising going forward. So this one, people just kind of like, whoa, just hold back a little bit till we can figure out where we're at. So that tends to be light. And then now you can see in February and then the March so far, they've gone back up to the $2 and they're being a little bit more consistent. So that brings us to March, where we're at. This is 3 weeks into March, so one more week to go. Remembering this February was only a 28 day, so this is not a full month. I think with a full month with the additional 2 to 3 days, I probably would have maxed out about 1,550 realistically to compare it. And then in March, after 3 weeks, I'm at 1,015, 501,000 views, $2.02 is my CPM. One of the strategies I'll give up now based on the fact that it's over and I'm going to pretty much shut it off is one of the key strategies that I've had, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, is that I've been doing daily videos since November. And there was a specific reason for that, is that I'm in a Caribbean island in the middle of the ocean with tropical weather. So we don't have a regular winter like the mainland of the US. Our winters is a couple of days during that winter time frame, we might get down into the low mid 60s for a couple of days and then go right back up to mid to high 70s, low 80s for the rest of the winter time. So we don't really have a cold season down here. So that means we have sun and blue skies majority of the year. And that also means that I can fish pretty much every day of the year, minus the winds, but I can still fish. As well as the fact that other places on the mainland are snowed in, black, gray weather, horrible conditions for just being outside, nonetheless mention fishing. So what happens during this time frame? Everybody in the mainland is inside watching YouTube. And if they're fishermen, they're watching YouTube fishing videos. And if they're watching YouTube fishing videos, then they're going to be watching a video about sunny skies, current videos about somebody out getting a chance to fish, and that's why I did all this every single day, was to try to attract as many viewers, subscribers as I could during this locked-in period. And then you can start seeing is that I'm starting to trend down a little bit more here. I've still got growth, but just not as that steep of a growth in that March. You're starting to see more, I'm starting to see more channels where the videos are showing people in shorts and t-shirts. So people are getting out and about, and the spring break and so forth, the vacation. So it'll start trending a little bit differently. So this is my peak. November, December, January, February, you'll always see me go to, I'm going to be doing 7 days a week. And after that, I'll get to more of a normal schedule. So anyways, that is my YouTube money for February update. And I've got one other quick thing that I want to go over. And the other topic I kind of want to go over is going to be another series that I do similar to this one called Who Am I Watching? And it's basically I go through and feature some other fishing YouTube channels. My channel is doing fairly well, so hopefully I could push out some views and some other subscribers to other channels. And then the way I do that is I do these on a monthly basis. I pick a topic, and if there are other channels doing a video about that topic, then I'll feature them on my channel. And I do that by adding their channel to my main page on the side for the recommended. I create a new one specifically about that title, add those channel names to it, as well as in the description I'll put links directly to those channels' videos in regards to that topic. So for April 2017, my topic is going to be trash fishing. Now, it's not about going out and picking up your local trash fish that you don't want to catch, but regards to actually going out, making a video about picking up trash around your local fishing spot, just cleaning up the environment, taking a day and maybe just a crappy, rainy, snowy day and spending a hour with a trash bag and go through your personal fishing spot, your boat launch that you use, etc., etc. And just create a video about it, and then I will feature your video on my channel's links. Good examples of those are Egu Outdoors as well as Realistic Fishing. They've both done one fairly recently. So on the end screen at the end of this video, I'll make them pop up on both sides here, as well as links to their subscribed channels. And they made good examples, and I'll put in the description the links to the videos of what I'm talking about. You just say, screw the fishing, it's just not a good day to go fishing, but doesn't mean I can't go out and spend some time outdoor, take a big trash bag, go out there and pick up and fill up some trash and just see how it makes you feel, and set a good example. You use the environment, so why not clean up after it? This will start April 1st. I will do a separate video basically releasing it, and that's what I do. I just make an actual Who Am I Watching April 2017, so you'll keep an eye on it. But this is just a heads up in case you're interested in getting ahead of the game, maybe put out that video. You can wait till I release that video and then do one. Doesn't make a difference. Or if you've already done one in the past, I'm fine with that. If you've done it, I'll feature it. Okay, it's just all about is just kind of pushing people out to see what's being done out there and setting a good example. So anyways, that's all I've got. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next video.